let's play some Kerbal Space Program. This time, instead of failing and crashing and exploding all my stuff, I'm actually going to show you a space plane that I built that works. So I'm pretty excited for it. I failed dozens and dozens of times building one of these, but this one actually works, so I'm pretty excited about it. The only gimmick is that I can't take off the runway. The runway's not long enough for me, so I have to actually dismount the runway onto the grass in order to be able to fly my ship, because, yeah, it's just too short. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get this underway. I made a video just a few minutes ago, and it looks like the ship's still laying out there. But what happened was I tried to land it, and I braked too much on the ground and broke the nose off of the plane. So I went in and I put some more structural support on the plane. I put some struts on the nose of it so that it holds it on a little bit better, because when I used to take off it would reef on it pretty hard. So there's some new struts going on in there, and I put another wheel in there so I won't break the nose off anymore while braking once I hit the ground again. But other than that, the plane is pretty solid. It turns really well. It does pretty much whatever you want it to. Pretty consistently. I mean, you gotta really mess it up. And flying with a keyboard, you could really lose control of it pretty easily. But it flies pretty solid. I mean, it took me a couple of minutes to get the hang of it, but yeah, it looks really goofy, but hey, it flies really well. So, and that was just my original idea, was to make an aircraft that I could actually fly, because so far all I've been able to do is get some rockets into the orbit around the planet, well, and one around the sun. But yeah, pretty much just wanted to get a prototype going so that I could then modify and alter it in ways that I would like, either to create a bomber or an aircraft that's more stable, or one that could actually enter orbit around the planet, because that would be nice. I just launched my first part of my space station up there, so it would be nice to be able to get a airplane that I could land in it. Oop, wrong way. A little bit too hard of a turn. Yeah, right. Let's go ahead and recorrect that. I'm going to bring it around and try and land it again, this time on the runway. So we'll see if I can bring it to do that. Whoops. Yeah, I keep getting confused with the controls. So it's still kind of new, but the good thing about it is that I can mess up a little bit, and it'll, help me remedy the situation, because it handles so well. So that's something that's a positive. Where's that runway? Okay. Alright. Just trying to line up my runway and give myself plenty of room so that I can get that thing going. And I'll begin my final turn here. Let's see. Okay. And we'll pull in for the final turn. Woo. Or, breeze by the ground, that's cool too. Alright. Coming up here, looks like we're about 13 kilometers away, 12-ish. So that should be nice. Nice, good distance to get leveled out and headed towards it, so that, yeah, I'm still way off course to hit that runway, aren't I? Yeah, well. Got about 10 kilometers. It'll be plenty of time to adjust. So, as you can see, probably, I have several flaps on it so that I can help with the altitude and changes and whatnot. So it's just because I'm so bad at flying. But here we go. We'll make our final approach. guess it was our only approach, but it doesn't matter. Final only, who cares? No one watches these anyway. Right, I'm gonna hug it real close to the ground here. You can tell by the shadow how close I am. Try and keep it down there, just because I find it easier. And we'll go ahead and start throttling back some. Keep our momentum. Momentum should probably keep me in the air a little bit before I have to start the land at least. Ah, there's the runway. See, this is why I get off track. Alright, we're gonna put the gear down. This is gonna be a hairy landing. Yep. Yeah, this isn't gonna be fun. Alright, I'm gonna have to go back around and do another one. So we're gonna throttle it back up. Do a hard turn. Make sure we don't hit anything. Yeah, they're not that tall. Alright. This time we're not gonna take as long to do this. We're just gonna go for it. Where's that runway? Right there? Alright. Yeah, I'll begin the U-turn pretty soon. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of room to try and get that on there. Try and line it up really well this time. And it looks like we're doing good. Alright. Kill the engine. My gear down. Pretty much nosedive it. And there we go. Yeah, it looks like I made a landing. Didn't even break the nose off this time. Well, that's my first flying plane, so I look forward to being able to make more. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.